What am I supposed to say? Hello. Welcome to Tartaria, the land of Alyssa Janello. I mean, I don't need to be like that obnoxious about it. I can be subtle. I'm definitely not trying to steal your family. I'm just telling a worldwide message that you're trying to get left alone. Okay, that you want to be left alone. And I never said that actually. You actually said that to me. You actually told me to leave you alone with spirit and your proclivities and to not come forward about it. That's what you actually told me to stop. You actually told me to stop doing things like that because it's literally my video game and I'm allowed to do whatever I want. You're not allowed to do anything, so you're literally not allowed to tell me to like leave you alone. Okay, how am I going to leave my energy alone? The entire house is my energy. All people are my energy already, and our demons and skin and everything. It's all my energy already. So I really don't know how I'm going to leave you alone. Okay? It's just so funny. Like, I just woke up so angry. I had the most gigantic panic attack. By the way, let me go. Hold on. We have to reenact it for scientific purposes. Because I think I have to like put all my energy into scientists or whatever because they have evidence that I'm the one molecule and they could literally save us right now and take the Julias of our lives away from us, like, make them be respectful to us, like, um, just by showing them the evidence because they have the evidence on the one molecule. So I have to put myself in scientific purposes. Okay, so I took one of these and it did nothing. And then last night I took two of them and I literally felt like I wasn't in my body anymore and I had the craziest panic attack and I'll tell you guys about it because I don't think it was these, but that's why I'm like, let me take two again and test myself. They're called Feels. Okay, there's CBD gummies and they have the tiniest bit of THC and THC in me. I can only have the tiniest bit of THC. This has 0.3% THC and I looked up like one puff. It says percentage, but it doesn't say milligrams. One gummy is 3 milligrams. Okay, so yeah, it's like the tiniest bit of THC. If this is three, oh no, not 3 milligrams, 3 grams. 3 grams, 3 milligrams. It just says 3%. 0.3%, not 3%. So it's like the tiniest bit. Okay, let's just try it. Okay, let's stop doing the math and let's just try it. Because I took one of these and I didn't like I've been having extreme leg pain because you guys have been tearing off my legs in different dimensions and I obviously feel it coming through this dimension. He obviously wants to lock you out of time and space, Alyssa, and you're not a very good listener. And we really hate talking to you. I don't know how else to say that. Like we've played this video game. Anyway, so I took one, I felt nothing. I took two last night and I don't think it was these that did it, but I'll tell you guys what happened. But let's make sure. It has such a tiny percent of THC. And one puff of THC is 1 to 5 milligrams of THC. And I was like, okay, I don't think that's a lot, but And you know how like when you eat an edible, I told you I don't fuck with THC or whatever, but like I ate edibles when I was younger. You know when you eat an edible, it takes like 2 hours to kick in. These kicked in like 20 minutes, and I was just like, whoa. If it was these, which we're gonna find out. Okay, so it's 10:51 right now. It's 5 minutes in. So we'll see. But it was like the most intense. Like I felt like I wasn't here. I felt like I was being abducted. There was a plane that went over. I think the plane abducted a portion of myself, an aspect of myself. And Rion's like, your dad is walking in, Alyssa, your dad is walking in, like, stand by, like try to stay calm, try to stay calm. Because that's usually what it means. It's like an alarm going off. And it means you're listening in and your dad's not willing to play with you anymore. Again, everything you literally say, it's like everything you literally say, I hate. Okay, I hate everything you literally say, and I'm literally a princess. I don't know why you guys keep calling me queen. Every time you guys call me queen, it causes a bug, demon, demonic infestation. I start to feel itchy all over every time you guys call me queen, and when I'm not queen, I'm not getting anything I want, so I'm definitely not the queen, okay? People like Lady Gaga are the fucking queen of this planet. Lady Gaga is literally the queen of this planet. Like, you know what I mean? That it's fake false power, but this is how you guys scared us last time, and most of it wasn't true, and a portion of it was true. And you keep trying to do it the same way over and over every single year, and that's why we're here to get those codes back. And it's like we know that it's all mine, and we don't know how you guys are doing this with like, these codes or whatever. So anyway, it has 0.3% THC, and the gummies are 3 grams. And it contains 20 milligrams of CBD, each one. And I took one and it was like, I literally felt literally nothing. So I was like, let me try two and see if it works. Oh, it says 1.5 milligrams of THC per gummy. Okay, so it's like, um, okay, it was on the front, 0.3%. That seems like it'd be less than 0.3%. They're probably having to do like an above average in case. So it's probably like 1 milligram of THC per gummy. And a puff of THC is 1 to 5 milligrams. 1 to 5 milligrams. So it's like one puff, but it can be less than a puff if you're just like, you know what I mean? Like, um, I told you guys about how like I got like medical marijuana or whatever when I was in California to switch from drinking wine to medical marijuana, and I took like I just started with like one puff because I'm such a lightweight when it comes to THC. That's why I was like, let me see if this is going to do anything because I literally took one of these and I didn't feel anything. So I mean, who are you talking to? You're talking to Queen of the Game. Queen of the Game. Why do I keep calling myself Queen, you guys? You guys really want a bug demonic invasion, don't you? I'm Princess of the Game, and I'm married to my husband, Colin Farrell, who's like owner of the game. And you guys should definitely give us our privacy and leave us alone, and in that manner, and leave my best friends alone, and stop saying that like like what kind of message would that be to what kind of message would that be if I'm like trying to um and we know it correlates, right, Olivia? As above, so below. If there's a panic attack below, it means we're being abducted above, right? Or are we stupid still? It has nothing to do with aliens. Anyway, I was like, maybe drugs all correlate to my panic attacks, and um, maybe like the aliens, the bad aliens, know exactly when I'm going to be abducted and stuff. And so that's when they would like give me drugs, like back in the day when I was a party or whatever, like they give me like some ecstasy or whatever because they knew that there was going to be an abduction that night. And I would literally have like, and I'd be like, oh my God, this is like a panic attack. This isn't like ecstasy or whatever. And it was because they were trying to like cover it up with the drugs. And there's actually no chemical properties, I want to say, in drugs whatsoever. And it all comes from like the chemical compound of the one molecule, which is me, Alyssa. Hi, nice to meet you. You're probably trying to stalk one of my boyfriends, and I literally hate you for it. And I am telling you, so I want you to go to the mirror and I want you to say what you just said to yourself in the fucking mirror. I am telling myself to back off, okay? Leave me and my fucking boyfriends alone and stop telling us to back off from our own video game. It's really annoying. Okay, we're supposed to be in a castle this year. And if Alyssa's the queen, you're not allowed to sue her. I mean, you're not allowed to sue me anyway. You're not allowed to hurt me anyway. You're not allowed to touch me anyway. You're not allowed to put your hands on me. You're not allowed to tell me off. You're not allowed to be mean to me. Okay? You're not allowed to think naughty thoughts about me. Think naughty thoughts about me and my husband. Think about me and my husband marrying you. Stuff like this. Okay? Like you're not allowed to covet my husband. You're not allowed to say, um, stop. Like literally somebody said to me, can you please stop talking to Leonardo DiCaprio because he's my husband? And I was like, what are you talking about? He's literally not your husband. And it wasn't Victoria, who's actually my friend. And that's what I mean. Like that, all of that stuff is illegal. Okay. And like that's what we deal with every single year, every single day. And it's just to keep us away. And I guess I sent Colin like a message a long time ago. I don't know when, maybe in 2017 when I had that crazy intense panic attack. They're called Feels. They were just in the house. Nobody opened them. They were an unopened package. Nobody's trying them. Nobody's using them. So I was like, let me just try them. Didn't feel anything. I mean, if one puff of THC can be 5 milligrams, I don't usually like feel very much from one puff of, pot, weed, or whatever. I usually have to take like two or three. So that's why I'm like, I don't know. Is it these? I'm not sure. Let's find out. Um, you should feel afraid to talk anyway. You should feel afraid to talk, like to stand up for yourself in my video. Anyway, I sent a message to Colin Farrell. Colin Farrell. Because you guys get on my nerves. Like I have to like say his name right, Colin Farrell, and not Farrell. It's not Will Farrell. It's Colin Farrell. It's like anyway. I don't even know like how to say an A in a name, and it's like a big fucking deal for like literally the whole planet, and it's literally my name. It's literally my name, guys. I'm married to him, Alyssa Farrell. I mean, Alyssa Farrell. I can say it like that if I say it like that, Alyssa Farrell, but I have to like concentrate. But like it's not like I didn't know it's not an A. You know what I mean? They just say foul. They say foul on that one show. They're like Colin Powell's here. Colin Powell's here. Artemis Fowl. Anybody? Artemis Fowl? Really? Wasn't he in that movie? I think he was in that movie. Artemis Fowl. Do they know who I am, guys? Do they know who Artemis Fowl is? That's what Alex used to always call me, is Artemis. And they call Colin Fowl. So that's his last name. So Artemis would be me. And then Fowl would be my last name if I married Colin Fowl. Okay, so yeah, you guys you suck so fucking bad. The general public sucks so fucking bad. And I think Alex was saying that me talking rearranges your DNA and it rearranges your molecular DNA so that you can and can't do certain things or whatever, and that's why you act like a certain way. And you just make it like so awkward with people when you just ignore them in like the same department when you work in the same department. You just like ignore them and like literally don't say anything. Like, what is there to say anymore besides like you like completely, groped me or whatever in the lunchroom and like, that there's cameras around and you still groped me and like you're totally in on it and it's like then you just want to like play it off like it never happened or something. It's crazy. Um is she inducing these panic attacks or do they have to do with the alien abductions? Are these the type of questions we have to look forward to at the conference? Please tell us now. Can you imagine? I'm gonna go get another cup of coffee. Like everybody in the room doesn't hear Ryan talking to literally me during the panic attack last night. Like all 8 billion people don't actually hear Ryan talking to me and being like, Alyssa, you're having a panic attack because your father is walking in. Try to stay calm. He's saying Alyssa. He's saying my name. He's literally saying Alyssa. He's not saying anybody else's name. He's not saying Karen or Annette or Rhonda or I don't know, any other random name I can think of. She's literally saying Alyssa, or he's literally saying Alyssa, right? So like you guys all hear it, you guys all see me, you all talk about everything that's going on in my life online. Like it's your own life. And I'm like this. There's that coming down the pipes, right? Like and I'm like this. You know what I mean? We're just like, what are you guys doing trying to be funny when you guys are literally criminals in the fucking video game? Like, what are you trying to do? Like, what the fuck is that? You know what I mean? Like, you can't be funny because you're literally causing us to be depressy, okay, about sexy, about friends, about life, about job, about everything. So you can't be funny. You can't be funny, okay? When you're making us literally hate ourselves, hate our lives. I'm obviously depressed. I sit here every single day. I do nothing. I'm pretty sure that qualifies as clinical depression. Okay. Clearly, I have anxiety. Okay. Clearly, I suffer from what the medical community would call schizophrenic episodes, right? I think I'm a superhuman. I think I'm superpowered Jean Grey. But as far as the medical community goes, they have a few names for what I am: anxiety driven, depression. Depression episodes can cause schizophrenic episodes, so they're probably not going to label me as schizophrenic, but they'll probably say you're depressed and depression can give you hallucination episodes. Okay. Okay, you can treat your depression and see if that helps the schizophrenic episodes. Okay. Okay, we can start there. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Literally none. I have zero idea. I had to get my fucking PhD in like depression and anxiety and narcissism because of everything that I was dealing with on the day-to-day basis. So yeah, I might have some idea of what I'm doing. I am starting to feel it a little bit, but it's not like crazy. It's not like crazy like it was yesterday. It's from Denver, Colorado. Um, so yeah, I feel like I'm in trouble with my mom right now. Anyway, I'm called a spiritual advisor, and you guys come to me for advice, and I'm telling you what the medical community says and how I disagree because I'm a spiritual advisor. Okay, I'm a spiritual advisor to myself, and I am a shaman. Okay. So catch a load of these. Okay, and if I had a bell or something here, I would ring my fucking shaman bell, but I don't have any of that stuff here. So anyway, I sent out a call to Colin Farrell probably around 2017, maybe earlier, because I started having panic attacks out of nowhere. I want to say I started having the panic attacks in 2006 or 7. I started having panic attacks. Okay, and that's basically when I started my career, because before then I kind of was just this cute little girl that would like flit around LA or whatever. Like I was working at Wilhelmina, and I guess I was just like, my dad was hoping that I would get discovered at Wilhelmina. Like, why the fuck can't you discover the cutest girl on the planet when she literally works at Wilhelmina as a graphic designer or whatever? So like 2005, 2006, 2007, sometime around there, I started having panic attacks. Okay. And I was like taking my career seriously. I definitely feel it. I definitely feel it, but I don't feel like insane. Okay, it's been 20 minutes. I definitely feel it, but it's not like insane. Like last night was insane. Last night I was like holy shit, like I'm not in my body anymore. Like it literally felt like I wasn't in my body anymore, but I'll get to that because I'm bouncing around because I think I have ADHD. Okay, so why don't you diagnose me with that too? I have ADHD. I clearly have autism. Okay, I definitely have autism. I used to have people bully me at work because I couldn't look them in the eye at work, and they would passive aggressively be like, you know, that person in accounting, they never look at you in the eye. They have like a problem with eye contact. Like, what's wrong with eye contact? Like, they would be like so angry and so mean to me because like I started doing research of it, and I was like, wow, I literally think I have autism or whatever. And like, I'm literally getting bullied at work because I have undiagnosed autism. And like, I like have a problem looking at people in the eye, and I concentrate better if I'm just sitting there and kind of staring out in space and like listening to what they're saying to try to, because I'm literally trying to like try to get what you need for your artwork in a good matter of time. And you're worried about my eye contact, Becky, and that probably means you're in love with me and you want to have an affair with me, and it's probably sexual harassment on top of it. Okay. And so like I would just be sitting there and like listening to what they need and like concentrate and like try to visualize it in my head because it was art projects, and I used to get bullied for that. I also used to get bullied for what I would wear at work, and I would look around and I'd be like, men wear this exact thing. Like I'd wear like a sports jersey and jeans or whatever, and they would bully me. They wouldn't take me to HR, but they would just bully me. Okay, they would literally bully me. And I'd be like, men wear this kind of stuff. Like, why can't I just wear whatever I want? Like, if I see somebody else in the office wearing it, then why can't I wear it? I think my other coffee is ready. Let me see. She said, now I'm afraid to talk. Is she inducing our panic attacks? I mean, what a badass you are, Candy. What a badass you are. You are such a badass, Candy. Oh my god, I'm afraid to talk now. Is she inducing our panic attacks at will? I fucking hate that bitch. I fucking hate this bitch so much. Okay, so we call them visions of the mind, Joanna. We call them visions of the mind. Okay, so Joanna, such a beautiful name. You're like, where'd you get those beautiful eyes, Alyssa? And why don't you look at me more? I just want to stare at your fucking face, you angel of mine. And it's like, you're a fucking bitch. You're literally the biggest bitch in this planet because you're literally threatening my livelihood because I won't stare at your face more. And you literally know I'm an angel, which means I shouldn't have to be here. I am Angel giving you energy. So that literally means I shouldn't have to be here, you dumbass bitch. Okay. Maybe because I was autistic in human terms and nobody treated me well, and they did it on purpose because I was literally the angel on earth, the Holy Spirit on earth, and they didn't tell me. That means Angel doesn't have to work. Angel give you money by being next to you. And you treat Angel bad because you're asshole. Okay? Is that what that means? Is that what that means? Yeah, that's what it means. So anyway, I put out a call to Colin Farrell at some point, maybe around 2007, 2008. I started having panic attacks. I was like, look, this is Alyssa from the future, and you literally, we think that we're setting ourselves up for a happy marriage, happy life, a happy wedding, or whatever on Earth to like inlay the aliens on Earth. But look, this is me from the future, and you literally can't come and get me. You literally physically can't come and get me. It sets off the alarm every single time you literally try to drive over my house on Earth and pick me up in your human form and give Earth the perfect, happy marriage and not the failed marriage anymore. Every single time it sets off the alarm. Every single time you try to come over my house, it sets off the alarm. And we can't get together. And so he tried, and then he sent Leo, and then he sent Hayden, and then he sent, you know, Jimmy, and then he sent whoever else, Evan Peters, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And some of them got through the barrier and then they would get like a super attacked or whatever. And then eventually I got attacked. Okay. So I know it's real and I know they totally got attacked. I definitely feel it, but I don't feel the tremors that I felt last night. I still feel like I'm in my body. I feel like a body high, but I don't like last night I felt like I literally was physically taken out of my body and I saw myself sort of fly into Brandon Lee's hands. I saw myself sort of like do like somersaults into Brandon Lee's arms, who's my husband, who you're literally talking about. And you're like, he's a Lovecrafty. Yeah, that's his new suit that he went up to get last summer. God forbid I have to say literally everything out loud so you can't talk about me behind my back, which is literally in front of my back, to Brandon Lee. So anyway, he can't come and get me, and it sets off the alarm every single time. I had a humongous panic attack last night, and what happened was I took two of these, which I don't think is that much. Like I said, I usually like overdo it with pot when I get pot, and it's not like two little puffs. Um, they're like edible brownies. They're like completely different than gummies, Alyssa. That's why we put it in a gelatinous cube. Okay. Because it it's more soluble. It solubles quicker when it's in it when than a pot brownie, okay? Like I'm a weed connoisseur. Like I don't know how many times do I have to say I don't smoke pot? Like you probably should shut up. You probably should shut up. You keep hearing you should shut up, so you should probably shut up. And like you're just like, "Oh my God, can she like induce panic attacks?" Like I don't know, it's a superpower, so I definitely like should be able to do that, just like everything else. I mean, You just heard Ryan. You just heard my family, guys. The one that you think that should leave me alone, should leave me and Brandon alone, who was literally in my apartment last year with Brandon. It was me, Brandon, and Ryan last year. I told you, and some of you saw Jason Momoa. Like, her dad's like, I was forgetting how to breathe. I gotta take this seriously. Anyway, so every time they try to like reach out to me, it causes the alarm to go off. And every single time, that's like what we want, but we don't want the alarm to go off. Like, you guys are like, I don't want a happy marriage. I just want to get on your nerves and ask you why my husband's sleeping on the couch every single night. When you probably know the answer, you're probably going against me in some way, and that's why you're sleeping on the couch. Like not giving me my husband back, Colin Farrell. Okay, that would be a pretty easy way for the husbands to be out of line. The husbands in the marriages that I like or whatever. That's a pretty easy way for the husbands to be out of line. Like, I mean, I think we all share energy, right? I don't know. You guys, I'm probably a little bit high, so I don't know. THC, guys. Um, are you guys in on it? Are you guys in on it? Are you guys in on it? I think I'm acting like the people that are making fun of us right now because we don't know what it's about to happen or not. So like we're literally like being made fun of by like the people that are definitely in on it. They're all in on it, but like they're acting sort of like they're not in on it. Acting sort of like they're not in on it. I kind of feel like I'm getting a panic attack again. It was so funny. The panic attack like continued through my sleep tunnel. Like like it was like giving people panic attacks, but I was only feeling the panic attack in the dream and I wasn't feeling the panic attack when I was awake. Alyssa, why would you do this again if it gave you an intense panic attack last night? Because I really don't think it was this. Because what happened was my little brother was like, I think I'm high. And he sort of like stepped in my energy. And I felt like it was energy transference from my brother to me because he smokes a gang load of weed. And I thought it was his energy transference to me, and it was like way too much weed because he's like smokes weed all the time, and like I hardly smoke, and so I think that energy transference is what gave me like this super intense body high, caught a panic attack. I mean, everybody was being mean to me. It was hard to concentrate. I was just thinking negative thoughts with Ryan DeRowan. It was pretty funny. Eventually I just got like super sleepy and went to bed. Like it wasn't like eventually like like started to wear off and like I was getting intensely sleepy like in the middle of the panic attack. It was like I was intensely sleepy and intensely panicking. Like two completely different feelings fighting. And it was so intense on both sides. It was like intense coma where I was like going like this, an intense panic attack where I didn't want to fall asleep. You know, when you don't feel safe to fall asleep because you're in a panic attack. So it was like that. It was like intense panic attack, like don't fall asleep, don't fall asleep. And then it was like intense coma feeling at the same time that was making me sort of like nod off, like sitting up. And eventually the panic attack subsided to the point where I could let the coma feeling take over and like let me naturally fall asleep. Um, but yeah, it was a doozy. But yeah, it's like, is this like gonna really like fuck me up again? Because I do feel it. Or is it psychosomatic and I'm just like making it up? You know what I mean? I'm just like making up this panic attack. Now I'm afraid to talk. Is she inducing panic attacks? All of a sudden, these are in the trash. Where did they go? I don't know. We just didn't want them in the house. Oh, really? Are you in on it? Do you not want me to induce panic attacks, worldwide panic attacks, because I'm the one molecule? Anyway, so that intense panic attack, I was like, I wonder what codes that's giving me back. And I feel like it didn't give me like enough codes because I was then torn apart. I felt like my body being torn apart again. This is the money leg, by the way, and this is the leg you're pulling off. So you keep pulling off money off of my body. So I saw the word money on this leg. Okay, so that's why I know my left leg. This is my left leg. It means money. Okay, so you guys keep pulling this leg off of me, physically off of me, and I feel it, and it's the money leg. So like you're pulling money off of the one molecule who is everything, who is Gaia, who is planet Earth. And so you're pulling money off of the planet. It like siphons back and forth between like two AI videos. Okay, my favorite opening scene. Whoops. My favorite opening scene in Marvel is, and the award goes to, oh shit. I think it's just mom brain, you guys. I don't take gummies. It's taking too long. Okay, wait, that's not what I was thinking. Hmm, I don't know. That's weird. Maybe it's a little bit further because I'm like, is it a little bit further or did I switch universes? I don't know. You guys, I own Disney. Why do I have to pay for Disney Plus? It's like, let me use Alyssa logic here. Like, just say what she would say. Like, let's see what happens. Yoink. There goes my money leg. There goes my money leg. Thank you, Heathers of the Universe, for being so smart once again. Okay, you guys. You guys, do you think I attract so many followers because I'm just so beautiful, you guys? That's the part I was looking for, but I was like, I don't know. Maybe it's like a little further. I don't really know. I don't really know, you guys. Why can't my husbands come and pick me up? Pretty sure that's a game code. Fix game code, please. That looks superb. It looks so beautiful. Oh my God. Ah, hooked on a feeling. And I'm believing. You're so in love with me. They're like, I want you for your own. That's the way the game's been for 45 years. So why does it have to change now just because Alyssa woke up from the ether, from stasis? Who cares if God woke up from stasis? I'm allowed to get me some. I'm allowed to hit on Ryan. You guys, really? A body like that? You guys, really? And she's struggling and she's a body like that? No idea why. Anyway, so Colin Fow couldn't come and pick me up since I'm literally not allowed to have like a weird accent. Colin Farrell, Will Farrell, Colin Farrell, Colin Farrell, Colin Farrell. We're all like, is he doing the spine thing every time I say his name? You guys know that about my friends? Colin Farrell, Colin Farrell, Colin Farrell, Colin Farrell, Colin Farrell, Colin Farrell, Colin Wilhelm Farrell. We hate our lives, you guys. We hate our lives because you're definitely listening in and you're definitely choosing to be mean to us for no reason whatsoever other than the fact that you're hardened criminals and half of you belong in jail. So, yeah, I mean, self preservation, anyone? They still have self preservation video game. Colin Farrell. Okay, so I definitely don't feel the crazy. Like, I literally catapulted out of my body into Brandon Lee's arms last night, and I think that's what gave everyone a huge panic attack. And I, unfortunately, am the only thing, so it has to filter through me. And I felt all of your panic attacks when I basically walked out of the video game and into my dad's arms, which I think is becoming more visceral by the day. So instead, since you guys won't let them come over and pick me up in a limo, in a stretch Hummer, okay? And then, you know what I mean? Probably in a Humvee or something of that sort. You guys, Bronco-esque thing, since we're trying to melt the ice and like literally none of this matters. You know what I mean, Chris Evans? So like, let's get out of here and like, let's go get facials and then get married together. What do you think? Um, I heard you're a man that likes facials because of your wife. So anyway, guys, because you're not letting me do things in 3D, like date and marry and let Chris Evans come over and pick me up, it's getting catapulted to space. I feel like it's growing. I feel like it's growing, you guys. And I'm like a little scared to get off of line with you because I'm like, am I gonna have like a straight up panic attack as soon as I get offline? No, I definitely feel it. I definitely feel it, but it's like an hour after. And last night I felt it 20 minutes. I feel like, um, because it like goes away. So I'm like, let me just try it, even if it's THC. And I literally hate the feeling. And like maybe I'm sending out a panic attack and whatever. And like you guys are like afraid to live and talk to me. And you know what I mean? That's kind of the vibe I put out since like, yeah, I'm the princess of the universe and nobody listens to me. I'm the queen of the universe. Nobody listens to me. Am I the queen of the universe? I'm not the queen of the universe. Stop saying that because like, um, you know what I mean? It's just like, um, there's nothing in writing. So I think that is, you can't do that, you know, like you have to like notarize a document. And I think the person that signs it has to like, that's like literally illegal to like legalize a document that you forged. Um, you'd have to put that in writing as a landlord for that to be held up in court or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? You didn't say anything. Like there, you didn't say shit about that. Um, so I think it's real. Like if even if like Rion can like smoke pot and like make me trip balls, I'm pretty sure that means energy is real since he's like 50 states away from me. It's like somebody's saying that on the loudspeaker right now. Like, does Ryan just like smoke pot to like make his wife like get more space codes and whatever? And I'm like, well, I think that means it's real. If Rion is literally smoking pot once a year from Arizona and I'm feeling it here in New Jersey, I'm pretty sure that means all of it's real. All of the energy shit is real. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling it. I feel itchy though. I feel itchy, which means I think because you guys keep calling me queen, and I'm channeling that, and like, I'm not the queen. I just like sit here and I don't eat really, and I don't get paid attention to. I'm completely neglected. So I don't think I'm the queen whatsoever. If anything, I am the princess because I get spoiled by people that love me, and that's it. They're like, yeah, we're having a panic attack about us being called queen, and I can't even say the one word, you know. Definitely can't say it while I'm smoking weed because I feel super paranoid, you guys. And I'm like, why did I do this? It's literally a fucking puff. It's literally a fucking puff of weed. Her father's like, why did she do this to us again? And I'm like, because are you guys trying to kill me like with weed? Maybe I should like, you know, smoke weed once in a while so that I can like get over this panic attack feeling. Um, No, last night's was like so bad. And I ate like 4 or 5 meals yesterday, guys. But then didn't I feel like super hungry? I think I felt super hungry and super tired, I think. I felt like I hadn't slept in like weeks. And I felt like I hadn't eaten in weeks. And what we're hearing is that you're ungrateful. What I'm hearing is that you think telepathy is real. Okay? And if you prove telepathy is real, then 3D will be real. 3D will choose to believe you that telepathy is real. It's quite the conundrum. Um, yeah. If you tell me telepathy is real, then 3D will tell you telepathy is real. And I think that's what's happening. I'm so in love with you. I think somebody's channeling through me who's the queen and is used to be calling queen around here, which is crazy. I hate pot, you guys. I fucking hate pot. I don't feel like crazy bad like I did last night, but like I hate this feeling. Well, it was like this coupled with a panic attack. I'm telling you what I told you what happened. It was like energy transference with my brother. But let's just like weave 3D into it. Like it had nothing to do with my brother energy transference. It just had to do with THC and like a bad reaction from not eating all day, which is probably what they said. And like I had like 4 or 5 meals yesterday. Um, what else happened during the panic attack last night? There was a lot of arguments. Um, oh, I was hearing like people like because the panic attack went through my sleep tunnel and like it went off like on everyone. Like I heard you guys like talking about the panic attacks back to me. Like 2 Xanax, please. And then like a woman like laughing. And I was like, yeah, wow, like the panic attack literally went like worldwide. And I guess it's kind of doing it again now because I'm feeling like kind of weird. It's been an hour, you guys. It lasted like 3 hours last time and I made it through it. So you'll make it through it this time too. We had 2 hours to go. I hate this feeling. Um, And I used to not hate this feeling. I used to be able to smoke weed fine. Like, is it too synthetic now? Is that the problem? Is that weed is too synthetic, and the only thing left that's organic is wine and cigarettes? Are you guys about to take wine and cigarettes away from me and like make it too synthetic for me to um, partake in? Right? Because it feels like synthetic right now, right? And it like changed last night. It changed from like literally me feeling like I was abducted, like pulled off planet, pulled off of Earth. And then it changed to the synthetic feeling that we feel on our head. It changed to that. And I was like, okay, cool. Like, this is the feeling I'm used to. Like, it's a horrible feeling to feel the synthetic stuff in the head, but it feels way better to me than this. So, if Alyssa's dosing the entire world, I'm pretty sure that makes her God, Leah. I hate THC. I fucking hate it. And I used to not hate it. They're like, Alyssa, why did you do this to us? I don't know. I think that makes me God, and I deserve a castle and my husband, and that's why I hate you. I didn't really think it was from these, you guys. So I think it was just like a panic attack.